Welcome to Banished. This is a fantastic game released in 2014. I'm King Turkey Fish. You're welcome. I'm so excited to have you all with me today as we begin this new game. I played it before, long time ago though, and I just remember it being super fun, interesting. So let's jump right into it. I see no point in delaying here. So let's go King. Turkey Town, just to begin here. Let's see, valleys, mountains, they're both good. We'll go for the valley. We'll go medium, and I mean, I guess we'll go harsh, just for some interesting conditions, yeah? Let's see, so we can start with 5 families with clothing, food, and firewood. It's probably, a quick and easy introduction here, or we can be 4 families with nothing. I think we'll go medium, so at least we have some seeds and orchards available. Animals are one of the tough things about this game that you don't really get right at the start. You have to be able to buy them from a trader on the river. But this game's great. There are mods that you can add to the game as well, which I might do a short playthrough with mods later. But for now, I am just going to do this, just a regular playthrough. Should be done loading any second, but as you can see, it's kind of fun. Got little different areas you can have with farms. Alright, here we go right from the start. First thing I should do is probably pause it and introduce you a little bit to the different things here. First, we got our little time simulation up. We can change up how fast it goes. I think it goes all the way up to times 10, which is really cool. Make your time go fast. This shows you all the different menus you can have. This shows all the jobs and specific designations in the town. I like to have this up here, and let's see, can I make it any larger? Nope, guess not. I guess that's as large as it's gonna get. But as you can see, we have 10 adults and 12 children. First year, these are all our different resources. We've got logs, stones, iron, firewood, coal, tools, food, medicine, clothes, alcohol, and textiles. And of course you got the overall health, the overall happiness, and then the current weather and temperature. So I think this is in Fahrenheit. So it's 34 degrees Fahrenheit right now, not Celsius. And this shows the events, what's going on. That one's I don't use as much. The map, this is always useful. I like to put it on this side so I can just kind of see what's going on around me. This one I always like to keep up so I can change jobs on the fly. So I'll put this one right here. This lets me go put a bunch of people into the builder section. They will go and they will build houses and places for everybody to live. This shows you the limits of what your productions are. So you can limit how many logs you collect, how much stone, food, everything else. For now we won't change that. And then this increases priority on something, so you can click and drag on something and it will increase the priority of it. This shows you the paths that people walk on the ground, and of course camera locations. So first of all, we are going to go to paths here, roads and bridges, and we're going to build just some dirt roads. I always like to do a little bit of a square at the beginning because it makes it easy for everyone to have a place to live. So we'll put a house here. Let's see, rotate like this. And we'll have another house right next to it. Here. Here, so that's 3 houses. We'll go another house here and another house here. That way we have all 5 houses. Let's get another road to kind of go along the sides. And voila, let's have everyone start working. So everyone is going to idle for the first little bit, but as soon as they're done with that, they're going to start working. Pick up resources, drop them off at the houses, build the roads, and get these houses all set up. We need 5 houses because there's 5 families. But eventually as these children grow up, we're going to need more houses because they're going to create their own families. And the second thing we probably want to have at the start here would be food production, resource production, and firewood production, which would be, I think, right here. Woodcutter cuts down logs into firewood. Let's see, I have a road right here, so I want to have that continue going. So I think I might just orient the woodcutter this direction, because that's right next to the stockpile. Make it quicker for everybody to walk past it. We have all sorts of stuff all around the area here, so let's take a look. We've got deer, so we have a hunting spot for food. We have fishing areas here. We have, oops, camera's a little awkward. Iron, stone, we've got woods, we've got trees, and so it looks like there's a mountain here. We could probably make a mine right here eventually, so I kind of want to keep this area clear of any buildings or any other development so we can have a mine. But it looks like this will be our main access point right here to the river. We could also expand down this direction, but this is closer, so we'll do this initially. Have this be our access point. And let's see what else we can do here. There's a good mountain range over here, so these are future mines as well. Yeah, we'll definitely do this one first because it's so close. And as you can see, there is rain in this game. We can increase the amount of builders for a bit so we can get these houses up faster. Well, anyway, it's good to be back to making YouTube videos. It's been so long since the last time I've done one, and I feel confident and ready to do it again now. So please enjoy as I start this adventure once again. Alright, so everyone who's kind of sitting around idle, I think I'm going to start having them get some resources for me. So we'll go to here. This is the removal and destruction tools. What we'll do is we will harvest trees in this area right here. Because we're already low on logs, and we're low on stone, so we're going to try to get the stone here as well. Now they're going to go ahead and start working on that, as you can see. And so we can speed up time just a little bit here to keep things moving a little faster. These roads haven't been done yet, neither have these ones, so they're still working on things like that. Looks like they're going to build all the homes first. Now there are different kinds of homes. There are stone houses, wooden houses, and boarding houses, temporary places for homeless people to live. We could have made one, but it takes a lot of resources. Stone houses are really good for the winter. They will protect your colonists from the cold. So we need to increase priority on this and get it finished. They're already almost done with it though. We are low on firewood. That is correct. It is tough right now, but I think it's spring because the weather will get better and we won't need as much firewood. Okay, yes. Let's get somebody to cut wood right away. Everyone else is going to cut down the trees and get us some logs. There are different jobs like foresters who will designate an area to cut down and replant trees. So it's very useful for the long game. When you have used up most of your forest around you, you can just replant everything and get wood that way. Blacksmiths are very useful for creating new tools. They make it from wood and iron. We have some iron, we have some wood. Tools are very useful right at the beginning. We have 29. Every time a child becomes an adult, they get a new tool. And so you're going to want tools by the time most of your children are ready to grow up so that they can have that available to them. So I know there's 11 adults right now. Yeah, Waden, one of these children here, he is an adult as well. And as soon as a female is available, they'll probably, a girl will grow up. They'll probably get married and start a new family. So right here we got Carolinette in 2 years. I think children grow up faster than like a whole year. In this game, I think they grow up 4 times per year. So it'll probably be faster when we need a new house than we think. But you can upgrade houses right here to stone houses and such, because, well, it makes it easy. You just click that, and it'll upgrade upgrade them to stone houses. I recommend, if you can, get stone houses pretty early on because they will, in the long run, save you lots of wood from firewood and help you. But for now, I think we're just going to focus on removing some more of these stones around here to clear some area to build some stuff, and build up our stockpile a little more so we can start building stone houses. We want to worry about food production next. As it is early spring, well, now not early spring, it's regular spring, we want to get a crop field up and ready as soon as possible so we can get some food production this year. Let's go with 12 by 10. And it looks like we've got peppers and squash. So we'll go with squash. We'll add 3 farmers to that. We only have 2 more laborers left. Not a lot of builders, so we don't really need to worry about builders. Let's get some more. Let's get another crop field right here. Just so we have 2 varieties of food and people to help work on them. Because we want to get this up and running as quick as we can. If we don't have food by the end of this year, we are going to die during the winter, and there's nothing we can do about it. So, whenever you don't need builders, it's good to just keep them as laborers, because they'll collect the stone, they'll collect the wood, they'll do all the things that you need them to do in order to keep your town running. So again, I'm going to harvest the trees in this area so that we can have this available for the future. And now I think I will get an herbalist. An herbalist will go out into the forest and pick up herbs and bring them back as medicine. Super useful. And you want to have an area where there's lots of forest, preferably right next to a forester, because the forester will plant trees next to the herbalist, and the herbalist will go pick up the herbs. So I think what we'll do is put them right about in this area. As you can see, there's lots of forest available. And this will be temporary because eventually we're going to have to expand it out further because the town is going to grow into this area here. And not just these areas, but this area too. So for now, we'll put the herbalist here. Get a path. Because paths make your citizens walk faster. They're very useful in that regard. Let's see, so they're already up here planting, meaning that they've already planted all the way down here and up. So now the crops are just gonna, yeah, you can start seeing, you can see it right there. You can start seeing the little green pop-ups right here. Over the course of the year, they're gonna grow up more and more and more, and then we'll have a bunch of crops at the end of the year, so it'll be really cool to see. Alright. Let's see, what are we low on? We've got iron, we've got stone, we're still pretty low on logs, so they're gonna keep getting those logs. As you can see, they're using this pathway a lot, so it might be actually a really good investment to just make a pathway out to here. It'll make it quicker for them to go up and down, bringing the logs back and forth. But, of course, we need builders who will go and make the paths and the buildings and so forth. This won't be a permanent field. It's just going to be temporary because it is in the middle of this town. So it won't really be in a good spot for everyone to work around. Because eventually we'll get what we call the market. It's in this one here. And it's a good place for citizens to store everything together, to pass out really quickly to everybody else. Very useful. Alright, so we've reached our upper limit for firewood, which is 200. We can increase that right here, or we can go to that little menu I showed you earlier to increase the limits for everything. I think I will increase the limit for fuel, because you have no idea how fast you're going to go through fuel during the winter. It depends. There could be so many people, so few people, it'll go by. It's quickly, more quickly than you think. So it's very useful to do that. Speaking of food, we don't have any more stored food. And lucky for us, there are herbs in the wild. And gatherers' huts are what we use to get them. So I'm going to put one just across from the herbalist hut here. So they will go and gather all these wild herbs and keep our citizens good for now. At this point, we have 3 farmers on each of these, and I don't think we need that many. I think we only need about 2 per field. So we'll put these other 2 into building, so we can get these buildings up faster. We just got another laborer. Wait, never mind. I think we're still at 11 adults, so we're still waiting on that one child to grow up. She's at 9. What? Someone died? Who was it? No! Alright, so there's gonna be a body, meaning we're gonna want a grave. A cemetery. Oh, that sucks. Already? Let's see. Where's a good spot for a cemetery? Dang. Okay, well, I guess we can have a small cemetery here. Man, that sucks. Okay. Well, it was one of the builders that died. We have 14 children, so our population is growing quickly. Even though this person passed away. Megan? Was it Megonin? I don't know. As you can see, the average health of the citizens is falling. That is because we don't have any medicine right now. And that's probably why someone died earlier. I think we can check the events panel to see how she died. Well, Megan and the farmer. Venice has replaced Megan as a farmer. Well, I don't know. It's hard. It doesn't tell me why she died. That's very annoying. I wish it would tell me. Okay, well, it looks like we have another adult. Probably. Oh, well, 2 adults now. We've got Carlinette, and who was the other person that just became an adult? Oh, Wilhelmire, a laborer. They're to join his brother, or her, to join her brother. I don't know if they can become a pair of themselves. I hope not. That would be a little awkward, considering they're siblings. But now we can extend our housing so that we can fit some more families in. Okay, so they're getting close. They're actually building it now, so that's good. They're delivering just a little more stone here. Once that's delivered, they'll start building it as well. And the cemetery, what are we looking at? They're delivering stone to it at the moment. They're almost done. I think we're going to need a little more stone, so let's have these laborers go and collect some more stone from this area right here. We haven't used any iron yet. And we're going to need some more trees as well, so we can get some more trees from this area. Maybe this area as well. Alright, looks like they can start building that. Yeah, everyone's working on that. And then we don't have any builders working on either of these yet. So the laborers are just going to deliver resources to these spots first before they do anything else. And we're low on stone. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. I'm not sure if we need even 2 farmers per field yet, because they're not even harvesting. Not even ready for it. Let me just get a couple more laborers to help speed up some of the processes here. Almost done. Here we go. Finally. Alright, let's get an herbalist right away. Give us some medicine. That'll be done pretty quickly. And then they're going to get started building a cemetery next. Yeah. Super close. And voila! Perfect. Let's get another gatherer, so we can start having some income for food. Alright, now they're just going to head right over here and get this started. I'm going to increase the speed of the simulation just a little bit, because I know I can handle a little bit faster here. This will help for the future to reduce the amount of happiness loss when someone dies. Yeah, like I said, we need food, so we're actually going to increase the amount of gatherers real fast, because we need to get more food quickly. We're out of food. Okay, if that's the case as well, we can get a hunter's hut. Hunter's hunting cabin. And let's just look for where the deer are. There's some right here. Let's see. Some more down here, more down here. This is the closest one to us, so we're going to quickly put a hunting cabin down right there. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to increase the priority on this. So they're going to try their quickest to build this instead of the other stuff. Which they've already finished everything, so never mind. Let's see, do we need logs? Yes, we need logs. Laborers will go get the logs. Gatherers will get us some food. What was that? I think that tree just fell down on its own. Okay, okay. Looks like they've completed this path on the way here as well, so that's perfect. I know they're cutting through here. As soon as there are more buildings in this area, they're gonna stop. Let's decrease the limit because he's used up all our logs on firewood, but we have 400 firewood now, so we should be good for the winter. So I can get rid of the woodcutter, let him go be a laborer for a bit and get all the stuff we need. Are they already harvesting? Oh, I guess it already hit 100% capacity, huh? Well, that's fine. It's early autumn. They should be harvesting anyway. Perhaps we can get a couple more farmers to help speed up the process. And then as soon as they're done harvesting, they're back to laboring. And they'll do all the other stuff. Man, this house is basically empty. Almost abandoned. We just got Brentis here. No food. Poor Brentis. Let's see, where's he at? How's he doing? He's picking up resources. He's a farmer. He should go be go harvest food. Don't you think? Well, oh, did we grew squash in both fields on accident? I meant to click pepper on the other field, but that's fine. Look, there's a whole herd of deer here. We need to get this hunting cabin done quick. I wonder how many logs they get per tree that they chop down, you know? See, the squash is still growing. You see how the yield keeps going up, even though they're still harvesting it? I think they'd harvested it too quickly, too early. It might just be that they automatically harvest when autumn hits. I just realized. That's probably it. This will hold all of the food right here. Good spot for food. I have a feeling food's going to be a little tough this winter. But if we can get this hunting cabin up quickly, then we can start getting these deer. And that'll help immensely. It'll also give us some leather. Leather is useful for making clothing. And we need clothing for new children. It helps them stay warm during the winter, as well as keeping them able to... How do you say it? Clothing helps them stay warm and keeps them from getting sick as easily. Okay, finally, so they're done with that. Laboring now, we can focus on getting lots of resources to store over the winter. So what we can do is actually increase our stockpile size in order to facilitate enough space for that. So I'm just going to remove resources. This will help me just get rid of everything in this area, which is useful, but it also gets rid of any herbs or medicines or growing trees. So it's not the best, but it works great. So now the laborers are just going to go out, get all this, bring it back in. Small fields lead to low crop yields. As you can see, we're already out of stored food. Larger fields are better. And man, it's already snowing. That's how quickly years can pass in this game. Already late autumn. We have enough firewood. 400. That's plenty for only 7 houses here. So that should be good. We're going to have another adult here in a second. And they'll need a house eventually. But I think I'll wait until there's another adult ready for them. Probably Bellary here. Or Donna. Most likely Donna. Oh. Okay, yeah, anyway. All their children are grown up. Quote-unquote grown up. Alright, let's get some hunters here. Go, go, go! Get those deer. Bring in some food. We have some more food. Is it the herbs? Squash and roots. Someone was holding on to squash for this long? What the heck? Stingy. Let's see. If we go here, I think... No, how do I tell who Hunter is? There's gotta be some cool option. Well, anyway, I'm gonna fast forward this a little bit through the winter because it can be kind of slow as the winter kind of goes on. Let's get the builders back into laboring. We have 14 laborers now. That means this child grew up right here, Rome. Just need to go get all the stuff. Bring it all back. There are some mods that you can use to actually increase how many resources you get from everything, and it is useful because you can build really big towns and not have to worry about dying constantly. But at the same time, it can be a little detrimental because it makes it too easy. The game goes by too quickly. Over the winter, I want to gather as many resources as possible so that we can be ready for the next summer, so we can quickly get all that we need to do done building-wise. So let's just get all of these trees and everything in this area, all the stone, all the iron, so we can build tools. All of this stuff is going to be useful for us to trade and trade on the river. So there's going to be a trading spot. In fact, you know what? Let's make sure we can actually put that down. Let's see, right here, trading post. We got to make sure that there is a good enough area for us to actually... Yes! Oh, beautiful! It is perfect. I'm going to put it down, but I'm going to suspend it so that we don't actually start working on it yet. No need to, as we do need lots of resources before we do it, but it will be very useful later to give us more availability with seeds and trees and orchards and the like. Speaking of orchards, planting an orchard is very useful very early on in the game because it takes a couple of years before the trees are ready to produce. And if you can do it in your first year or second year, then you will have a functioning orchard in your late game, which will be very useful for giving you lots of different resources. So let's get ourselves an orchard. Guess you can't go anything above 8 or 9 here. I want it to be as big as possible. Yeah, 15. Let's just pick a good spot for it. Oh, the hunting cabin is in the way. And voila, there we go. We get one orchard there, and we get another orchard right next to it. Then... okay. Get a couple builders and a couple farmers. As it is now early spring, we can start planting right away. Peaches! I guess we don't need this other one, now that I think about it. We have peaches in this one. I don't know. So we only have 5 farmers. Get another farmer. Let's get all 6 farmers, 2 per field. Get the peaches planted, get the squash planted as quick as we can. That way we're effectively using our early spring this time instead of ineffectively like last time. Looks like they're having children now. Look at that. Alright, let's check, see how many adults we have now. That way we can build some more houses for them. So we've got 1 in that house, 1 in that house, and I'm about to get 2 more in this house. So let's make some more houses as well. I think a stone house would be better because it's going to end up using less firewood in the long run here. Yeah, we don't quite have enough stone for that, actually. It's disappointing. But we could build 1 at the very least if we just get a little more stone. They're already going to go grab it, so it'll be fine. Yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of this one and not worry about it. We're just going to use using this orchard here. So they've already almost finished it. And if that's the case, I will just reduce the amount of workers we need on it. Probably just 1 orchard worker, just to maintain it. I'm not even sure you need that. I'm not even sure you need that. But the squashes, it is definitely more important to have people there. Okay, well, at this point in the game, I think it's good and safe to say that you have truly started to see the beginning of what looks to be King Turkey Town. If you like this video, if you like Banished, or if you like anything like it, leave a comment, let me know. Leave a like on the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you all for watching. Have a good one. Bye.